Recently, war broke out in Israel as Hamas from Gaza attacked and invaded Israel. Thousands of people innocently killed. People have been asking me, Dave, is this in the Bible? Is this part of the end times? Does this have anything to do with the second coming of Jesus Christ? And the answer to that is yes. Hi, I'm Dave Early. This is Daily Discipleship. This week we're talking about Israel and the war and how that fits into the end times. If you like this type of Bible teaching, follow us on Facebook or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Well, there's a couple big truths we need to understand. First, God predicted that the nations surrounding Israel would claim right to the land. Way back, 2,500 years ago in Ezekiel, God said they're going to claim right to the land. They're going to say Israel has no place in the land. And that's exactly what is going on right now with the Palestinians. It goes on and it says that God predicted the nations would try to remove Israel. Psalm 83, that's exactly what it says. It says they've counseled together against God. It says, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more. They formed a confederacy against you, O God. And it lists these ancient nations, what their names were 2,500, 600 years ago. The Edomites, the Ishmaelites, the Moabites, and so on. But what's interesting is you come to their modern names. What are their names now? Well, the Edomites are South Jordan. Moabites are Central Jordan, East Jordan, North Jordan, the nation of Jordan right above Israel. You've got Saudi Arabia, a very rich and powerful enemy of Israel. You've got North Lebanon and South Lebanon, where Hezbollah is threatening to attack Israel from Lebanon. And you've got Assyria, which is northern Iraq, but what's especially interesting is right here you've got the Amalekites and Philistia. Ancient names which the Gaza Strip and Gaza, which is where Hamas attacked from. So God predicted this was going to happen many, many years ago when David wrote the Psalms, 3,000 years ago. He wrote down the fact that these nations would conspire to get Israel out of the land, and right now these two have joined together, these two ancient nations, to attack Israel. God predicted that in all these battles, and what's interesting is this has been happening for 20 different times. There's been attacks on Israel, 8 all-out wars. 1967, amazing war, Israel, all these enemies lined up against Israel, and in a week they completely destroyed their enemies. They gained ground. It was an amazing thing. It was obviously a God thing. 1975, a similar thing happened. Today, God predicted that Israel will win and keep winning, and they will. They will not be defeated. They will not be removed from the land. God said that's not going to happen. He predicted that, in fact, the more you attack them, the stronger their army will grow. And that's exactly what has been happening ever since they became a nation in 1948. And it also is predicted that God will fight for and protect Israel. So what is going on? What is going on is something God predicted a long time ago is going to happen in the end times. We're seeing it happen right now. Israel is going to remain in the land. Possibly more of these nations will join the fight against Israel. God's going to give them victory, and victory one after another until that final battle of Armageddon. What's all this tell us? Jesus is coming soon. We are in the end times. From 1948, when Israel became a nation in the land, until today, we're seeing more and more and more of exactly what God predicted happening around our world. What's this mean? Jesus is coming. You need to be ready.